All right, let's see here. I will try not to keep you guys long. I just wanted to get together as a team. I know we've had a lot of changes lately, with myself becoming director, Kayvana becoming director, but we want to keep it, you know, as team oriented as we can. So first off, I want to welcome, we have, I know not, oh, Crystal's joining. Hi, Crystal. I just want to welcome, I know we don't have everybody on the call, but our group and our team is growing so fast, so fast. From just March and April, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new people in a month and a half. That's crazy, guys. Great job. So we have Dee, Robin, Amy, Maria, Lee, Samantha, and Crystal. So welcome to the team, guys. I'm very excited for you guys. I'm sure that you guys already have the Scentsy fever, as Kayvana says. Let's see here. So I'm just going to touch on a few things. Like I said, I'm going to try not to keep you guys long. I just want to wing it. I have a few things I want to go over, and then I'm going to let Kayvana talk, see if she has anything she wants to, you know, just touch base on with everybody. So month of March, we had between all, out of everybody, 23 of us, 17 people active. That is amazing. That is amazing. We won the challenge that Bonnie put out for the most active percentage. And then I forget what the other part of the challenge was, but we did win. And then what she did was she did a drawing, and then I believe Terry won that part of the drawing. If you guys, for the new people that don't know, so the way that it's broken down is myself and Kayvana are directors. And I'm not sure if you have spoke or met with Carrie yet, but she's also director. She's actually technically my director. And then above her, we have Bonnie, which is a superstar director. So that's just, you know, just throw some names out there. I'm not sure if you guys have spoke to any of them or us or not, but I know there's a lot of groups going around right now. And Kayvana, I didn't even get a chance to tell you this yet. But since you're not in the Marco Polo group, I'll just let you know. So this past weekend was the Superstar Director Retreat. And all the super high directors went to this retreat. And Bonnie came back with a lot of good information. I think what's going to happen is because, like right now we have Scentpranos, then we have the group that Kayvana created, then we have Blooming Lunatics, which is Carrie's group, then we have Flava Collective, which is Bonnie's group. So we're in a lot of groups right now, but what we're trying to do is diminish some of them, because for new people coming on, it can be very confusing and you don't know what group to go into to ask questions, what group to pay attention to the most. So I'm pretty sure, and nothing has been set in stone yet. We have a meeting, I think tomorrow night or Wednesday about it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to be kind of taking out the middleman. I think we're going to be, for us, we're going to be taking out of like Carrie's group. So it'll just be Kayvana's group, Scentpranos, and then whatever Bonnie's group is. And in Bonnie's group, I'm pretty sure she wants to have an old, like that's going to be the big one. That's where she wants everybody going for information. I don't want to get rid of my group with you guys, because I like to go in there and do like shout outs and post my own information or my own motivation in there for you guys. And Kayvana probably does the same. So I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of Scentpranos, not now anyway. But it just looks like they're trying to diminish some of the groups that are in between. So if you see that group names are changing, or maybe there's another new group added, or you're deleted from one, don't worry. It's just, there's some changes. They're trying to make everything streamlined for the newbies, to make it more understandable. So I wanted to touch on that. The other thing is, and guys, stop me if you have any questions along the way. The other thing is, so we have in July, we have something that's called SFR. You've probably seen it in your workstation. It's, oh my God, why am I blanking on why am I blanking on the name of it? Kavana, what does it stand for again? Do you know? SFR. Scentsy.
Girl.
Family reunion. Scentsy family reunion. I got it. I can't remember. I'm blanking on this. So Scentsy family reunion. So that is something that usually is not virtual. It was supposed to be held this year in North Carolina. What they do is they get it's like a 2 or 3 day, kind of like a convention, I guess, or a conference, you can say. It's totally optional. You don't have to do it. But what a lot of people do is they fly into wherever it's held. They stay, 2 nights, 3 nights, whatever it is. And you basically go to these conferences, and you hear all different kinds of speakers from within Scentsy. You get to hear from Heidi and Orville, which are the CEOs of Scentsy, along with Chuck Thompson. So there's a lot of good information. There's a lot of motivational speeches and tips and tricks. And the big thing that I like is, besides the motivational speeches, I like that they show us new products. Like, that's one of my things. I love when they do that. So they'll, like, being that it would be in July, they'll show us the fall line. Like, they'll show us what's coming out in fall. So unfortunately, though, because of COVID, still, they had to change it and make it virtual. So in your workstation, you've probably seen like the little pop-up box that comes up and says like register now, or however it's worded. What you can do is, if you want access to basically just the live streaming of the conference, it's, I believe, $11 to do that registration. There's another option. You get the live streaming, plus you actually get some goodies with it. And I want to say it's like $43, but I think I should have looked it up. I think you get some kind of lanyard, maybe a notebook, a shirt. I think it's like 3 or 4 things that you get in addition to the streaming. So definitely, guys, take advantage of that. Kavana and myself have spoke. We did not put anything in stone yet, or, nothing like that. But what we're thinking is the last day of the conference, which is a Sunday, I believe it's July, hang on, I can tell you guys. July 25th, I believe, is the last day of the conference. What we want to do is actually get you guys together. We have to iron out some details, but anybody that's local or anybody that wants to fly in and stay in a hotel, whatever, you're more than welcome to. It's just, we're just going to get you guys together, for that Sunday's conference. We're going to try to make it fun, though, give out some like awards and have some food and try to make it like a party. That's the last day of the conference, which is Sunday. That's when they do like the director awards and like the big stuff, like the announcements, for promotions and things like that. So I think it's best for us to do it on that day, just so that it's, it's the end of the party, basically, and we can have a party. So we'll get contact. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Amber said it's not letting her in. She just texted you.
Oh, wait, she's in the waiting room. Thank you for letting me know. I got her.
No problem.
Okay, I just got her.
All right, got it.
Sorry, I left you in the waiting room. I didn't even see you in there. My fault.
Hey, Amber.
Fine. Hello.
So, so guys, if you want, I mean, you don't have to register. It's not mandatory. Like I said, it's optional. If you want to, great. I'm going to register for the $43 one just because I want the little extra goodies that come with it. But that's what Kayvana and myself have planned. We'll get together closer. Probably we'll start really planning in maybe the end of May, beginning of June or something, really get together and God bless you, and make some definite plans, and we'll let you guys know. But if you want, just keep that date in mind, July 25th. Does anybody have any questions about SFR, Scentsy Family Reunion, now that I remembered the name? No? Okay. And just a recap, since Amber just joined, from March till now, so a month and a half, we have 7 new teammates. Dee, Robin, Amy, Maria, Ashley, Samantha, and Crystal. And now today, Jessica. So it's actually 8. Sorry, I forgot to write that down. So yeah, so from March to April, our team is growing really fast. So, you know, guys, and with that being said, like, you never know who is in the background, like watching, you know, you don't know, it may cross somebody's mind, I wonder how much money they make, or if it's fun, or, you know, how much work goes into it. So I always suggest posting about it at least once a month in your groups, if you have your own group for your customers. Even if you post it on your personal page, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you know. But yeah, because you just never know who's really watching or what might want more information. Oh, the other thing, because I was talking about the workstation. So aside from SFR, there is also, which you guys probably have seen, there's a pop-up on your workstation right now for your newsletter that's about to go out. Not sure if you guys know this, but you can customize it. So if you actually go to your workstation and log in and you click on the newsletter portion, you can customize it to add something additional. Like every month I add something, just something, some months I put something more lengthy than others, but usually it's always, hey guys, you know, thank you for supporting me. If you need anything at all, let me know. And I always list my phone number, my email, and my website. Oh, and then I always list my customer group too on Facebook. So yeah, so if you can customize it, if you can take a few minutes and just customize it and, you know, add something, whether you have mystery bags going on, I don't know, new releases that you want to let them know about, whatever, just, you know, something, because they give you, like, when the newsletter goes out, it's all automated pretty much. Like Scentsy comes up with like a little blurb, and you can tell when you're reading that it's not personal. So that's why I always like to add something a little extra. Let's see. So you guys are going to get a invitation from, some of you may have already gotten an invitation from Bonnie or Carrie, not sure, but you're going to get, if you haven't, you're going to get an invitation from myself. There's a Wednesday meeting, Wednesday evening. Let me see if I can quick tell you guys what time it is. Actually, I have my phone right next to me. Hang on. Hey, where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are. Okay, let me just check something real quick, guys. Events. Oh yeah, so this Wednesday at 8 o'clock is Bonnie's large meeting. She calls it the Flavor Collective April Family Meeting. So I'm gonna, if you haven't already been invited to that, I am going to invite you to that. The other thing that's going on tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is, you guys may already seen it. I think myself and Kayvana may have invited some of you. It's called Explore Scentsy Night. And with that, what that is if you have anybody that's interested in joining Scentsy, or maybe that wants more information, you can invite them to that call. So there's that. There's the one on Wednesday. And then, let me see. I thought there was one more, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. But if you guys, want to join the large meeting on Wednesday night at 8, even if you just hop on and say hi and listen for a few minutes, that's great. I definitely want to show Bonnie, that we're all, there and we are a team and stuff like that. But if you can't, I get it. I can't always jump on. That's why I figured with these meetings, I'm thinking maybe just once a month. Half hour, 40 minutes, whatever it may be. And I'm sure that works for all of you because I know you guys have home life and you don't want to be on a computer at night. So, all right. So went over all that. All right. So we went over everything that I wanted to go over. Oh, that's the other thing real quick. So this recording, I'm going to post in Scentpranos. Kayvana, you're welcome to post it in your group. And I'm also going to post it on my, my YouTube channel. And if you guys don't know, I have created a YouTube channel. It's more or less for like training purposes. So if you're a newbie and you need help with something, I definitely suggest going there and just watching the videos. They're not long. Also, when you have a new new teammate join under you, if you want to invite them to that and have them subscribe, that's great. There's a lot of information there. I've recently just started doing within the last few months. So I think there might only be like 6 videos or something, but there's even like the one that I really, Kayvana and I spoke about it. We needed to get up there was how to create a party in the workstation. So that's in there as well. So it's really beneficial stuff. It's not just, us just chit chat. It's stuff that we think you like. And Kayvana and myself, we still have to get together and re-record the Happy Meal one because that one was our first one and that didn't go so well.
Girl.
we did it like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. It was just, oh my God, it was horrible. We just couldn't. So yeah, I'll post the VIP, my YouTube channel in the group as well. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, comments? Anybody want to know anything? Oh, did you guys see that Lacey from Scentsy, she I shared it in Scentpranos, the 3 new clues for the 3 new products that are coming out. So the first one was a crown, obviously Disney princess. I mean, come on. So I don't know if it's going to be a buddy or a warmer. The next one was a spider web and a black spider. And then the third one was like the little running emoji, but without the person. So it was like the puff, like the fast puff. So I don't know. I mean, that's all really they're giving us right now. Do you guys have any guesses? I was thinking Spider-Man, but I mean, we already did that. So
I was thinking like maybe a newer Spider-Man because didn't they retire the one? Remember they retired it in October or December.
They did, yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're coming out with like a newer one.
Maybe. There's a lot of people saying Black Widow, but I don't really know if I don't know much about that. So I don't, like, my personal experience, I don't know if that's something that they would do, like if it would sell. I feel like it would have to be something more than that, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
So now what I'm wondering though, like if they come out with this new, like all these new, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm not even gonna lie, Ashley, because the new way.
I know.
I've looked at every positive side that there possibly could be, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't horrendous today. Like with the new drop,
it was really smooth.
It was smooth. It was smooth. I did have like customers messaging me while I was on, which was a little bit, because when you're in that go mode, it's like hurry, get in, get out. So like I have them messaging me on top of trying to stay on top of what I had to grab for the pre-orders. But I hope it's not going to be like that every time.
And you got to remember the thing with the pre-orders, that's open for a week. So that's really no rush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if your customers can't put the order in today, it's fine. It's guaranteed to allow them to order it for whatever days it is. So from today, the 12th, I think it runs
till the 19th.
So there you go. So like, so there's pros and cons. Some customers don't want to wait for it. Some customers don't care. They want it no matter what. I had somebody say that they only wanted bars. They actually ended up going on and ordering the buddies, so that was nice. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is something that's going to stay. We haven't really heard anything. I would like to see how both options go. Like, I would like to see them offer a live sale and a pre-order at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of like the consultant advertise it, and then depending on the customer, like if the customer wants it for a birthday this summer, then okay, obviously you'd have to get it now, right? But if it's for something that they're not in a rush to get, they just collect it, then maybe offer them the pre-order. You know what I mean? So it's like, so there's still customers that can get the stuff right away, but not like so many people going into place these orders. I don't know.
I mean, one thing, like how I looked at it is, one, you're going to see, like, I was trying to look at all the positive ways. So I'm like, okay, one, you're going to see who your loyal customers are.
Right.
Two, you're going to, like, if they have to register as your customer on your personal website, that's even better. I mean, it's one thing taking pre-orders and taking orders from people, but when they actually register themselves, it's just like, it shows some sort of loyalty. You know what I mean? Right. So, and I actually for me personally, I had one new, she actually grabbed, what was it? The Stitch. First time she ever bought off me, she's not even a friend. She wasn't even in my group. I have no idea how she got in touch with me, but she wanted the Lady and the Tramp and she went on today. And so I'm like, okay, she registered, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, okay, that's one loyal customer that I didn't have now that I have.
Right.
So I just kind of turned any little negative thought that I had at first. Cause at first I'm like, oh my God, how are we going to gain our PRV? How are we going to get our sales up for the month? But then you got to look at it like, you know what, you're gaining new customers, you know, try to look at it in some sort of positive way.
Also, for those of you that are still newer, maybe don't quite understand, because I've had this question come up a few times in the last few days. So a real pre-sale is like a real pre-sale, right? Because sometimes we get, all right, so there's two different ways we do this as consultants, right? So say Scentsy releases a Little Mermaid warmer, right? And they say, okay, this is going to come out Monday. I always post on my page, on my group and my page. I do it as a pre-order, but I don't ask for money down. Basically, it's just getting to people, like people committing to you. Yes, I'm interested in that. I want to order that, right? So you take down their name, their information, they're a customer, maybe they're a new customer. So that's not really a real pre-order, but we as consultants like to call it a pre-order because it makes customers think that, this is something fun, like they're getting this product. But also in the same hand, we have to make sure that we don't guarantee them the product, right? So there's that. And that's how I've done that for buddies. I've done that for bars, bar collections. I've done that for Christmas warmers. Like I always, like as soon as Scentsy releases something, I call it a pre-order. But now we have real pre-orders, right? So real pre-orders are when Scentsy says, okay, it's going to be $10 down. They will go to your website and order it themselves once it releases, which is usually a week-long thing that they can go and do this pre-order, $10 down. They then get an email. Lately, it's been September, they're saying. So September, they'll get an email letting them know, your pre-order is going to be shipped soon. The rest of your money is due. They pay it, and then it ships usually the following month. So that's a real traditional pre-order. So I just wanted to explain that for the new people because I know it sometimes can be confusing. And with the pre-order, like a real pre-order, it can only be done on the website. Like I had some customers ask me, like, I want the Lady and the Tramp stuffed animals. Well, I can't get them for you. I mean, technically I could go on and order them under me and collect the money, but that, I feel like it. All right, so I did that for a good friend of mine with the Stitch and with the Lady and the Tramp and Sebastian, but that's the only person I've done it for. Otherwise, I don't know that I would really do that, because then what happens is you get the email in September, you have to complete the transaction. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, every consultant can do it differently. I just prefer not to. I prefer that the customer actually does go to my site and do it. And then the other thing is, like Kivana said, they're registering, like, you know, so they actually have a username and password login then, so they can go back to your site and order at any time. So that I just wanted to, you know, touch base on that and clear that up in case there was any questions or concerns with how a pre-order works and what a real pre-order is. Does anybody have any questions on that? No? Okay. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Questions, concerns, comments? Negative feedback? Okay. You know, Kivana and myself try to keep everything positive as possible. And I think us as a whole, all of us do a really good job doing that. But if there is anything that you ever really do need to talk about, please don't hesitate to reach out. Like if it's a real concern, either with us, with the group, with Scentsy, you know, just reach out to us and we are more than happy to talk to you guys. I just wanted to put that out there. And but yeah, we try to maintain a positive environment, lots of positive vibes. Kivana, do you have anything you want to go over?
Sorry, I couldn't find the mute button. No, I just wanted to like with the new customers, with the new people just signing up. I just wanted to tell you, don't be overwhelmed. I know in the beginning, sometimes it could be very overwhelming. Like Ashley said, with joining all the new groups, learning how to, use your workstation, create a party, understand how to even work a group on Facebook. I know sometimes, like me personally, I didn't have a group before Scentsy, so I didn't really know how to manage a group. But that's what we're all here for. Like we're all a team. We we're all here for each other to answer any questions. I try to walk I know everyone through every single process until you feel comfortable doing it on your own. And another thing with recruiting, don't be scared to recruit, even if you don't know everything. That's what we're here for. That's what me and Ashley are here for. That's what our team is here for. Again, if you need help training them, like we could do a 3-way, 4-way, 5-way, like we're all here for each other. So don't, if you have a friend that's asking you like, so, is it good? Like, should I join? Get them to join. That's what we're here for. We're going to help you walk them through, even though you don't know. And it might be good for like a recap for you. So, you know what I mean? Like if you missed something or misunderstood something, like that's what we're here to help you with. So don't be scared to recruit.
For real.
Yeah, I always talk about, don't be discouraged with your sales. That Scentsy fever is real. I know, like I talked to Carly, I talked to Crystal, like, I love how you guys reach out to me. When you do start getting that little bit of discouragement, like, I haven't made a sale in 2 weeks, or I haven't made a sale this month. It's coming.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. I can't stress that enough. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's not that it's guaranteed, but people are watching, people are looking at your posts, they're thinking about it.
Consistency.
Yep.
Somebody once told me it takes somebody 7 times
to see something,
7 times to see the same thing for them to actually digest it in their eyes and brain and like understand.
Yep. And that's one thing I do. So when I do my post, when I talk to my customers, even like with, I try to keep it as real as possible, like with everything. If they ask me about a scent and I don't care for it, I tell them like, that's, if you like floral, then it's meant for you. But me personally, you know, being you, being honest, will definitely help gain new customers. I try, like with, like I was saying, with my posts, with customers, I try to think how they think. Like when I shop, I try to like think how, or promote to them like what I want to see. You know what I mean? My customer service, I give what I would want to get. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's helped me a lot. I think when people see you're so passionate about something, even if they're really like, you know what, I really don't want this bar, but I'm going to support her. And then when they get it and they get it under their nose, they're like, oh shit, she got me hooked. She got me hooked. I can't even tell you like how many people message me like, girl, I was just trying to support you. And now like, I'm a Scentsy addict. You know what I mean? So like, you want to give your customers what you would want to get. You want to make them see what you would want to see. You know what I mean? I don't want to stress like, you know, happy mail or samples or giving extra goodies. I don't want to do that to you because not everyone has it to do that.
Right.
But samples, it goes a long way.
It does. And even if you do it, you know, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Even if you do it the most simple way possible, you use the crinkle cutter or a knife and you just cut little pieces of the wax and put it in a little bag and a label. Like it doesn't have to be molds and, you know, all these fancy things. Like it's literally just getting the scent under the customer's noses.
Yep. And sometimes that little surprise can make somebody's day. I know like with some, I could think of a good 2 or 3 customers of mine that like Scentsy has been their happy place as just being my customer.
Yeah.
So, that motivation for me is to keep them happy. That little sample does big things for them. You know what I mean? If you do not have the stuff to make samples, you don't know how to make samples, it takes too much time and you need a time saver with samples, let us know. I'm here. I will mail you a bar or 2. Whatever I have to do to help use. Just let me know.
And if you're local, you know, and you want to get together and
sample party.
Like we could do that too. I'm always down for that. When Kivana first signed up, we did that. We got together, we showed her how we did samples and I helped Jess a lot. You know what I mean? Like Nikki, I think and Terry gave bars. So like, you know, just guys, don't be afraid to speak up and ask, you know, if you need something.
Because I tell you what, if I didn't ask for Ashley's help, I would still be melting my wax in my warmer and waiting, taking about 2 hours to do sample. Let me tell you, Ashley has been probably one of the biggest blessings for me because even when like we had our vendor show, I was doing things in circles. I couldn't get nothing done, nothing, like to the point where I wanted to cry. She came over here and she's like, move bitch, like, let's get this done. And she's like, put stickers on this, do this. And I'm just watching her and I'm like, whoa. She's like, you need to get more organized here. She's stapling this, you know, like, and that's what your team is for. I know some of us aren't all local, Amber, Chris, Viviana, but there's still a way. There's still a way that I can help you from being here. So just let me know. I want to see you guys all succeed. I want to see you all go to the top, you know, whether it be I want to see you guys go to the top with whatever goal you have set for yourself. So whatever we can do to help you reach your goals, just let us know. But
absolutely,
that's all I wanted to say.
If you need anything, you know, we're here. Anything at all, just reach out and let us know. if you get stuck on something or you don't know how to reply to a customer about something, or, you know, I don't know if you guys all have my phone number, but I'm gonna type it in the chat. I just posted the YouTube link, and I'm gonna put my phone number in here as well, so you guys can text
And
me.
also another thing, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have another Zoom before then, but I know Ashley's going on vacation. Probably around the same time that what days are you going, Ashley?
I leave on May 16th and I come back May 21st.
Okay, so I leave May 20th and I come back the 24th. If Ashley can't get to her phone, you can reach out to me, Kari, Bonnie, like they're all here to help. The same thing with me. Like when I'm on vacation, I'm gonna do my best at nighttime to get back to everyone. But if it's like emergency, like you have a customer and she can't wait and you need a question answered, you know, we have a whole team for that. We have Bonnie, we have Ashley, we have even in our groups, like we're all here for each other.
Yep, and that's why I like the Scentprano chat, because that's like the messaging is fast. But Carrie and Bonnie, they are very fast as well as getting back to you.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, so don't, you know, be scared to reach out or ask questions, because that's what we're all here for.
All right, any questions? I don't want to hold you guys any longer. Questions, concerns, comments? Go. Nothing?
Boo.
Good today? All right, guys. I'm gonna post it, like I said, in Scentpranos and on the YouTube group or the YouTube channel. So anybody that couldn't watch, they can go back and watch. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.